Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of K Cards. Today I've got the 2021 Topps Big League Baseball collector box. It does have the hobby stamp as if it's a hobby box, but this is actually the collector's. We've got one Topps exclusive Super 7 MLB figurine inside of each of these. There's a total of 10 different figurines for the collection. Now, granted, they're the 2021 Topps Big League, but it's still, it can be a cool product for it. You're going to have 5 packs per box, 10 cards per pack. Here are your odds. Let me get it down to there. There's your odds for this. I've already opened up a few of these. I definitely want to rip some of these boxes open for people to be able to see online here. These are retailing for $29.99 on Topps.com. And I believe there are still some available if anybody wants to get in on this and try and collect any of the figurines. So I'll get this opened up, pulled out of here, and I'll show you what the figurines are like, and also the checklist of them. So we got Manny Machado for the first one here. Like I said, I've already got some of these already. And there is your checklist, what you can find in all these. I'll put this back over here. I'm going to replace my Mark Pryor. I just kept Mark Pryor sitting here because it was actually pulled when I was opening these before. And this is actually the very first autograph I've ever pulled out of a big league product. Numbered Mark Pryor auto. So, just wanted to let everybody have an opportunity to see what's possibly out there. I'm gonna open all these at one time. So again, this is not a, I should say the big league is not a brand new product, but it's the first time I'd seen these collectors boxes, and they're relatively inexpensive. It's about the same cost that you would pay for a blaster box at the store, $25 or so. The biggest downside, of course, is you get this from Topps.com and you have to pay their shipping, and they use FedEx, so a little bit more expensive than what you'd really want to pay normally. Some of these are a little bit more difficult to see with that coloring there. Scherzer, Dalton Varsho, Harrison, Andy Young. First wanted card. And our orange parallel. All the packs are going to have that orange parallel in them. So really, this is mainly I'm just going through just to check to see if I've got any autographs or anything. This pack has the souvenir one and the orange. See Mize rookie. I don't know if this was something that they had ready and just never released, or what the deal was. Hawk, DeGrom, Verlander. Now, these aren't numbered. It's just a sketch card. So, it's a neat looking card. I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, it is a sketch. It is an insert. But it's not like it's a really special numbered or autographed type kind of card. So there goes our first pack. up. See what I got out of this one here. That downside is also when you get off of Tops.com, they'll limit each account to how many you can get off of each account for certain items. So if you're wanting to get this and you want to collect all of the figurines like what I want to do with this, I'm only allowed to get 12 of these, and I've already got the Willie Mays. So now I'm going to be really hopeful that I don't have too many other duplicates when trying to get all 10 of the figurines. So I know I got a few people that are wanting certain teams, certain players. Unless it's something that I have for my personal collection, I do sell everything. So, I'm getting ready to start going to some of my first shows. Because typically I've always only done Instagram. I do prefer selling in person, avoiding a lot of stuff. But, I do sell online. We got here Molina, Offensive Wizard. I don't do eBay yet, though. And it's just because of federal government, the way that they've jacked everything up with the way that they're taxing everything, putting the caps on stuff. And the next sketch one, Castellanos. And it's a lot more paperwork, a lot more problems than I want to even consider dealing with the IRS. You're a judge. It's going to be interesting to see him or Shohei Ohtani this season for AL MVP. There's, my goodness, the Yankees would not be where they're at without Aaron Judge. But then Shohei Ohtani, he's just a stud from both sides. I mean, it's just amazing. But yeah, with the IRS crap, I mean, you have to basically run it like a small business. I spent this much on these and I only profited this much on those, and it's just too much work most of the time to make it worth my while. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And of course, if you're not using things like eBay, then you got to really be careful with the fraud out there. Luckily, I've not been burned myself so far, but that's not to say it can't happen in the future. It's a nice one. I got Mike Trout on this one. Like to see that. Very nice. He has been on absolute fire lately. He's got a home run in each of his last 6 games, I think it is now. Just unreal. Remember, a lot of people were talking about, oh, Trout's done, get rid of this stuff. Like, he's got an issue that he's dealing with, like everybody else deals with issues. So I'm not cashing in on that theory yet. That's not, no. Look at what the catchers go through. Catchers get beat up, but they still go back out there and play through the pain all the time. So I'm not buying into any of that. Oh, his back's got a condition yet. No. So I will say, if you are somebody that's doing, buying, selling online outside of like eBay or something, make sure you're protecting yourself. It's not just for you, it's for the other person also. Move these up a little bit here. It's for both of your protections, because you don't want to break somebody's trust. You don't want to get burned. Everybody works hard for their money. So everybody should feel comfortable and feel safe. I just know that's not reality anymore. Why? Yeah, something that gets done for me when I'm sending something. Um, Somebody can try and tell me their name and address all they want, but if you want me to mail you something, um, payment timing is a big thing. Plus, you know, having that confidence that you're sending it to the right person. If you want me to send you something, then you need to send me a photograph of your government issued ID with your current address on it. So you need to have your name and address matching what you're telling me to send it to. And then we can go from there. All right, folks. So I didn't get lucky on this one and pull an auto, but like I said, I did in one of my previous packs pull this Mark Pryor. I already know somebody's definitely wanting this card, um, just because it's a Cubs autograph. Mark Pryor was good back in the day. I wish he would have been able to have a longer career, but it's something that happens. And I really need to figure out my lighting with all this since I've moved positions. It is dark right here. I think I'm going to have to buy some new light boxes or something, because if I move it in one way to get better lighting, I'm getting glare. See my ring light over there, my overhead lights behind me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something, especially with some of these darker cards. But, all right, folks. Well, anyway, if you want to check anything, if you see anything you like, I typically don't take a lot of individual pictures. So if you do see anything off of a video that you like and you're only seeing it on YouTube, certainly go ahead and hit me up on my Instagram. Let me know what cards you liked, and send me a message. We can see if we can work out a deal. I do typically, for the most part, I typically do go off of eBay comps. Um, Try to do the best average as possible for the most recent sales. And, yeah, I want to make some money off of this, but I'm not here to make a living off of this. I've got a full time job. So this is a hobby. I want to keep the hobby going for other people as well. If it's not a personal collection item that I just really, really want to have, I'm willing to negotiate. I'm willing to be very reasonable with my prices if need be. So I want to make sure people that collect a certain team or a certain player have that opportunity to collect it without having to be working two jobs just so they can support their hobby. So anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed it. Again, these are $30 on Tops.com. They're still available as of this morning. I don't know how long they'll be available, but they are still available right as of right now. So, till next time, have a great day, everyone. Thanks.